awardees.
Good afternoon. We did actually have the ability to award our vocational scholarship this year, despite everything that's going on. And in a little bit, I'll introduce the person from the park that was instrumental in putting this together. The coordinator, Melissa Martin, over at Starkweather, was unable to make it on this, but both of those coordinators have been huge putting this together and assimilating everybody on the Zoom interview. So having said that, I'm going to introduce each of the awardees, and I'm going to say a word or two about them, and then I'm going to yield the floor to them, tell you a little bit about themselves in their own words, and where they're going to be going to school and what they're studying. Hopefully my secretary will get that. She will. Okay, I'm going to start with Brooke Robinson. Brooke is the lone this year from Starkweather. She will be attending, I believe it's Northern Ohio University, to study agricultural and diesel mechanics. She told us a story about how she loves fixing cars and making them from a car that doesn't run into a finely tuned machine. So I'm going to, with that being said, I'm going to yield to Brooke and tell us a little bit more about yourself, please.
So I'm ASC entry level ASC certified for working on regular gasoline cars. And I actually was going to go and be a doctor, and then I accidentally took an auto class and absolutely fell in love. And in doing so, I realized how hard it was to get a job while you're still learning for mechanics. It's a very you got it or you don't kind of field, because you can't really afford to mess up. And so after I go to UNOH, University of Northwestern Ohio, I want to open my own shop, like a learning shop. So there's that transition of just school and a mechanic, like who knows? No. And what really sprung my interest with it is I worked at 53 Thunderbird, and it came in with nothing but problems and black smoke. Hydraulics weren't working for the windshield wipers and everything else. And by the time we got to turn it out, it was beautiful and it ran like a peach. So I'm attending UNOH because it's the #1 trade school in the U.S. And they have their most trade schools still tend to be on simulations, as where UNOH is more hands-on. And I'm definitely a kinetic learner, so that's why I plan on going there. And other than that, anything I can do working with my hands, a bonus.
That's great. Thank you, Brooke. I'm not, I guess, I don't know. How do we clap? Is there like a little button that claps?
This is how we applaud.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Next, I'm going to introduce Sydney Smith. Sydney currently works at Carl's Cabin. She really enjoys it. She hopes to further either become a food and beverage director at a resort or open her own family restaurant. And she comes from the park. So go ahead, Sydney.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sydney Smith. I started taking culinary my sophomore year, and I took it because I needed a foreign language credit, but then each year I kept learning and learning, and I just fell in love with the art of cooking and the different techniques there are to each way of the food. And so I'm going to Schoolcraft Community College for 2 years of culinary arts, get my associate's degree, and then I'm gonna major in hospitality and management and become director of food and beverage at either a resort, a hotel, or open up my own restaurant when I get older, like a family business restaurant. And yeah, that's my main goal for my life right now.
Thanks, Sydney. Okay, next we're going to introduce Jason Zhang. Jason is going to become a computer engineer. As I understand it, he's be attending the University of Michigan Engineering School, where he's already been accepted. One of the things that was interesting that we learned in our interview was that Jason won the 4-way test scholarship when he was in junior high school. So Jason, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about yourself and what your goals are, please.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm Jason Zhang. I go to Salem High School right now, so I'm going to be attending U of M Ann Arbor in the fall. And I chose the computer science major because I really like technology. And so I took a few programming classes in high school, and I really liked it. And so I think that's what I want to pursue right now as my major. And like Mr. Olson, I think he mentioned a little bit, yeah, I won the 4-way test scholarship in middle school. So I have a bit of like experience with this organization, and I'm familiar with some of the work that you guys do. So, yeah.
Thanks, Jason. Then we have Tyler Simpson. Tyler will be attending Schoolcraft with a goal, I think, of helping people with diabetes through the actual hands-on by being in the medical field or by working for a company that deals with diabetes and telling her personal story to it. So after saying that, Tyler, if you could, Taylor, if you could just say a few words, please.
Yeah, so I will be attending Schoolcraft Community College for 2 years, and I'm going to major in biology. And then I'm going to transfer to Wayne State University and get my bachelor's in biology there. And then I'm hoping, my plan is to attend their medical program because they're very close with the Children's Hospital of Detroit. And that's where I want to do my pediatric training, is at the Children's Hospital, because that's where I go, because I am a type 1 diabetic. And so I kind of just want to be a pediatric endocrinologist to help kids who go through the same struggles that I do as well.
Great. Thank you. Musa Nassar was here, but he was here at 11:30 and he had to return to work. He is going to go to Schoolcraft. His ultimate goal, I thought was kind of interesting, was to be a chef on a Disney cruise. That's our scholarship recipients. There's also a scholarship recipient that is from Canton. We kind of pooled together to get Canton's feel on this, and they're awarding their own scholarship to Ryan Park, who will also be studying culinary arts at Schoolcraft. And before we conclude my portion here, I do want to recognize, and I think she's on the call, and I'm going to put her a little bit on the spot here, of Rachel, and I'm going to guess it's Gold. I don't necessarily know. Yep. She's been the coordinator from the park that has put this all together. So, Rachel, if you're still on, if you could say a few words, please.
Hi, guys. So my name's Rachel. It is Gold. Good job. And I actually just started at the park in the end of January. So I'm new to working in a school system, and I know the person in my position used to help with the scholarship all the time, and she was very beloved. And then all this craziness happened, and Kurt thankfully was willing to be flexible and do this digitally or virtually, which worked out really well for all the kids. And I'm really proud of all of them for all of their accomplishments so far. And it sounds like they're all headed great places. So it seems like a really cool thing, and I appreciate you guys helping with this.
Okay, I think I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed anybody and you're on this, let me know. Okay, that concludes the vocational technical scholarship awards ceremony, so to speak. So I'm going to turn it back over to James.
All right, thank you, Kurt. I want to thank you and Chris Porman for your work, and thank Rachel for helping coordinate things. But mostly, I'd like to thank all the awardees, and I'm pretty inspired by what you all choose to use your talents to do. And I'm glad that it sounds like you have a passion for what you're going to learn, and that's half the battle, I would say, or maybe even more than half. But thank you for sharing your stories with us, and best of luck to you. But I don't think you really need luck. You'll do just fine. I'd like to make a couple more announcements. Please get those ballots back in for the new board members, especially the one that wants to be treasurer. Or did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. And some other announcements. We do have a foundation meeting coming up on June the 19th. My understanding is someone wants to, is that the 19th? Oh, that's next week's meeting that we're going to run. It's going to be the foundation meeting. So before that, on the 16th, the actual foundations meeting via Zoom, if James Geetson sets it up for them all. I'm sure he's going to do that for them. So, we had a club meeting last week. I would love for someone to update me on that, because unfortunately I didn't make it. So that happens from time to time. And I'm sure with things like that, you'd end up getting fined by the sergeant. I was scheduled to be sergeant today, but I have so much going on in my life. I'm way too busy to present this and be sergeant. So I picked someone who probably is busier than I am. And so today's sergeant is Paul Sincock. Paul, take it away.